Hey, welcome back everyone, Jayborino here. This is the Road of Destiny, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3. Been plugging along on this Chapter 1 remake in our Vision of the Future, where everything is a nightmare hellscape. We just had to destroy some energy annihilation matter ball things so that we could disarm some big bomb that was going to blow up Teldrassil in the future. So here we are, we're going to proceed. I think we're going to be near the end of this submap, just judging by how much of the map that we've uncovered. We've crafted literally every item in the game. Now that we finished the nightmare beads, the nightmare stings, the sting of the old gods, that's what I was thinking of. And then also the sand of time, which we ditched sometime further back. I shouldn't have brought, the only thing I should have brought with me was the Heart of the Land, I think, in retrospect. Our abilities with the summons when Kastie's in scout mode were certainly good enough. But let's go ahead and attempt to finish this. I don't know how much is left exactly. But we're trying to find our last fragment of time so that we can get back to the present and hopefully stop whatever disaster is about to befall Astronar. Now I don't know what's going to happen there and how much of this map is actually left. Oh well, Colibri, the one person who's been missing up until now. Hail, Kastie, we meet again. Finally. Oh, she's a skeleton! Oh, there she is. Who are you? How are you feeling when speaking with me? Don't pretend to know nothing. Look at our sisters around. Look at the flames of their rage. Kastie, this is Colibri. I'm sorry to tell you, but she's fallen with Astronar. What? How can this be? She... Spare your breath, Kastie. How many people have lost their lives for your foolish warfare? How many people ended up in agony for your so-called beliefs? Well, it's funny, because Kastie was pretty anti-war, anti-fighting from the get-go. Maybe she's speaking about future Kastie. You, just as everyone here, has descended into vainglory, greed, and lust, while putting on a pitiful face to persuade your brethren to sacrifice for your endless desires. I'm a little nervous about this fight. Assuming it's going to be a fight. Enough of this. Ha! Kastie, what I said is truth. Peeling off your sanctimonious face, you're no more than a shameful wretch. Come, let me look at your filthy soul. Wow, that is some serious smack talk. That's not some surface level stuff, that goes deep. Defeat Colibri the Avenger. All heroes must survive. Okay.
We must act.
Let's do all this first. And let's put on some leaves on Armage. Here we go. Dark powers leaking from the Avengers and the surrounding lives are decaying quickly. Throw down the heal here. Can we kill these? No, these are invulnerable, so I think it's just a race against time. It says dark power is leaking. It's kind of hard to tell. Where's Armage? Oh, he's here. Okay, so Roar. Can we net her? Freeze her in time. Time retard. Force of Teldrassil. Okay, that's her. Wait, which one is her, actually? Are we supposed to be avoiding specific ones? Again, I need to learn this fight. I saved before this, so I'm not that concerned. I don't fully understand who is what here. One thing I know for sure is that Syndra needs to move away. Is only one of these real, perhaps? Because she's not taking any damage. We have to figure out which one is not invulnerable, perhaps? Oh, see, she's like hiding out down here. What if we just avoid these and engage the real one? Okay, that seems much better. We could just ignore everything else. We're probably gonna have to kill each and every single one of these if I had to guess. Wait, summon your other guys here. Throw down an AoE heal. Okay, another one went down. Is a different one gonna be invulnerable here? Is she vulnerable right now? No. None of these other ones are vulnerable.
For the Alliance.
Hang on. Surrounded by the shield of Avenger and is invulnerable. Oh no! Don't. Oh. Well, if she's trapped down here, I think we bugged it, and we're gonna have to restart. That's what I suspected. There'd be like one would come alive every so often, and we have to kill all of them, and then the real one would become invulnerable. But the problem is she's stuck down here. Let me just double check here that there's no, like, she doesn't teleport or anything.
What a good idea.
Like, she doesn't do a lot of damage. That's not really a concern. I just have to... Yeah, let's just go... Oh, wait. Did she teleport back up? No. All right, let me go ahead and load. I think it's becoming clear. We have to kill each and every vulnerable one and leave the one that's glowing red alone. And then, the one that's glowing red is most likely the real one, who we will then have to kill after we kill all of the other individual ones. So, in any case, it's very similar, I think, to
Help me.
To the last boss, if I had to guess.
Without delay.
Okay, these are the ones we have to kill. Go ahead and just avatar, buddy. Use your debuffs. Do not let them run away. Just pick one. Syndra back up. Heal yourself. Dark power is leaking. Let's just go ahead and get out our summons, and we can kill them quickly. I have to click Wrath of the Wilderness because the hotkey doesn't work, unfortunately. Okay, Syndra, keep healing yourself. It's a shame that we don't have our, What am I thinking? We don't have something. Yeah, so both of these are going down pretty fast. We have to kill each of these spirits. I wonder how that other one ended up down where it did. See, this one's running away from us. Yeah, Armage should stay on her. Where's actual Kastie? Here we go. Okay. See, she's kind of hiding. I think we killed one of them, so focus on this one. And just use... Yeah, just like stun it. Her strength is reducing, so now we focus her down. She blinked away. Sisters, this is the right one who murdered you. What are you waiting for? Okay, now they're all alive. So we have to fight more and more of these, I see. So, oh, that's just my little treant. There are too many of them. I sense a flow of life energy nearby. Let's get to it. The Avengers are strengthened by Wrath. Enter the energy shield for protection. Okay. That nature thing is actually really, really distracting. So I'm going to stop using it, even though it seems pretty good. It seems like they're getting healed. Like, we're inside the bubble. Can we pick one of these and just try to focus them down? I think we have to lure them inside the bubble and then kill the ones that are inside the bubble. Yes. No. No.
For the Alliance.
Hang on. The Avengers are strengthened by Wrath. Enter the energy shield for protection. Yeah, I understand that. So is one of these... Perhaps one of these is the one we have to kill? I'm going to assume it's this one because it's the one that's shooting the shit at... No. One of these has to not heal. If I had to guess... We should be able to outright kill one, but I don't know which one. Or maybe it also heals the ones that are outside the bubble. Like, what if we... Nope, they all get healed inside the bubble as well. Okay, if we slow down time, I could also, I mean, I could be using the Sting of the Old Gods as well. See, we're not in the bubble right now, so I'd imagine, are these the ones, does that mean that we can kill these? Or, you know, do we have to get down here and actually attack? No, she's still invulnerable. So again, we're just learning the fight here. It's kind of hard to figure out how to damage these. See, because they all just heal constantly. Okay, that didn't work. Enough of this. Let's make it a fair fight. 3 versus 3. Do we just have to outlast these, maybe? I think so. Okay, let's kill the ones Okay, let's just focus fire here. Kastie, get your summons out. I think with our summons, we're just fine. I really like our little treant. Let's just go ahead and throw down a mass heal. Syndra, I need to heal yourself. None of these hotkeys seem to really work, which is why I have to click all of them. I know that bothers some people. No! No! I haven't hotkeyed. God, that's irritating. I wonder if we wait long enough, if she'll end up back here. If I mean, I'll just make a cut until I get back to about this part in the fight, but I obviously should have saved. That's a real shame that this just keeps happening. I just want to ensure that she's not coming back up here, because otherwise I have to do it all again. You need to make it so that they don't blink into the abyss. Very important.
If you insist. What a good idea.
I'm not an idiot, right? Like, there's no way to chase her down. This is going to be blocked. Yeah.
If you insist.
Okay, I'll be back, unfortunately. Okay, I just got the fair fight notification thing. Can we kill her, or is she still invulnerable? No, she's still invulnerable. Yeah, I want to lure these assholes down to me. Okay, Syndra, you're the only one that is in persistent danger. Let's just go ahead and use all of Armage's stuff. We've got our little guy here, so let's just go ahead and throw down a heal, get his summons out, throw down a heal on Kastie, get the Falcons out. All right, they're both on top of us. My Panthers are out. Okay, we want to focus here. Okay, really nothing else to do. I guess we can, yeah, just keep Howling of Terror, and we're focusing on the Colbury that actually matters, I suppose. I'm also Fairy Firing. We don't want to use all of his mana, though. So we want to just keep using Blessing of Life where necessary, which it's really not. Our heroes are very strong, if that's not obvious. Get new Panthers out and maybe actually use them. Okay. Colibri's weakened. Now we can actually fight her. We can see if we can actually do some damage here. Where are you fleeing, Kastie? The dead of war are dunning you for debts of blood. I don't... Dunning? The flow of energy appears again. Okay, we'll quick save. I've learned, I think here, I'm not sure if you have to do a set amount of damage or you have to absorb a set amount of damage. You just have to stand in these little things. But I don't care about my summons. I mean, if we, you know, they obviously can stand in here, that's great, but they just kind of cluttering up the way. I just stand in here and hold position. And we can just Howl of Terror. We're just not going to take any damage. Can we kill them now? No, they just continue to survive. They're not getting healed by this. This is just a timed segment, and then they'll despawn, and then 2 more will likely become vulnerable. We have to kill 2 more until they're all dead, and then maybe we can actually kill her. Because it's multiple phases based on her percentage life left. It's Miss Skeleton Lady. Syndra is the only one that I actively have to worry about. The fact that this heals you fully makes it a little too easy because all you have to do is move into it. So that's not really a problem. Actually, ready for these guys to just go ahead and despawn. There goes our treant. The treant is really, really useful. Again, I'm happy that I'm actually using scout mode. I could be using Sting of the Old Gods, but... Well, I guess, yeah, we can do it next time. Next time this is over. All right, there's 2. I assume the next one's up here. When these guys despawn, I have to run down here very quickly, because otherwise there's a chance that they'll dip into the water, which is bad news. So let's quick save. Maybe if we're lucky, she'll allow us to fight 3 of her at a time next time, so we can get rid of these a little faster, because otherwise we're in store to do this 1, 2, at least 3 more times. So, hopefully not. Syndra is, like, consistently debuffed. We do have a Dispel, don't we? Can disenchant here. That removes buffs, but not debuffs, perhaps? I think is the case. Well, I can't check now, but... Oh my god, but really, can we... Maybe we do have to actually deal damage here. We can at least get Flittering Falcon out and just shout. And Blizzard, I guess? Every time I blizzarded, it ends the phase. Like, I did it the first time, it seemed like that's when it ended, and then last time when I was doing it off camera, I blizzarded and it ended as well. Okay, stop blizzarding. I'm tired of this game. I'll add 1 more to my side. Let's please run down here so that they don't.
About time. This better be good.
Okay, quick save now. Yeah, we know that dark power, yada, yada, yada. So let's get our Treant out and our Panthers. Syndra's getting absolutely smoked, so let's just go ahead and throw down a heal on her. Kastie, why don't you just use Sting of the Old Gods on yourself? Armage, just... Oh, I don't know. It's very hard to even tell what's happening here, so I'm just using abilities. I know that dark power is leaking. Thank you for the heads up. Could use Mana Shield, I suppose. I should use my Panther things, like my... Alright, we gotta focus these down. Back up, Syndra. She's actually in direct danger. Ow. Nope, Syndra's gonna die. Just run away, Syndra. My other units are okay. Maybe not. I didn't have a heal up. I was waiting for the heal. I didn't have my druid up either, so we'll have to go ahead and load again. I said I wished for 3, but then we got absolutely smoked because we weren't focus firing. But again, there's so much shit on the screen because we have summons. I could use Heart of the Land, but that would probably end up killing me as well because we're in a very confined area. So I regret bringing that in the first place, in retrospect. You know what would be really good is if we had access... Okay, let's focus fire here. If we had access to... Oh, what am I thinking of? Syndra, just run away. Go ahead and throw down the big heal on yourself. Where's my Treant? Yeah, throw down our AoE heal. Get your summons out. Dark power is leaking, but I think we're okay. Okay, we're focus firing one of these down real quick. Go ahead and get your little eagle people out. Go ahead and just use the water as well, because why not? Syndra's gonna die. I can't get out of here. You need to run. Please. 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 We're in a healing aura, but I don't think it's good enough. Alright, this one right here. Again, yeah, Syndra is our consistent weak link. There's nothing we can do about that. If she can just barely survive this. Don't you dare blink into the goddamn water. She's gonna, well, never mind. No, they killed Syndra again. But if they blink into the water at the last second, I swear to God. And you know we're gonna have to then fight 4 of them for the last phase, where we have to run back and forth between these stupid little portal things. The arena could definitely stand to be a little bit bigger. I think it seems like I'm complaining a lot as we fight all these bosses, and that's probably because some of them have been strangely designed and to be slightly frustrating, actually. Okay, we have our Treant out. Let's get his summons out and then throw down this thing on Syndra that does really good AoE helpful stuff. Then we call in our little Breath of the Wilderness Panthers, because those do a lot of damage. Oh no, that's Armage. Go ahead and use your abilities, friend. Okay, Syndra, just back away, please. Let's get the Falcons out, because they do extra damage. Then we throw down our AoE heal. We throw a Blessing on Syndra, because she's going to continue to get killed. Actually, wait. Just turn on Mana Shield, please. That's all we had to do this whole time. We need to be killing these up here, please. If you run away from me... Yeah, see, they blink. I say, if you run away from me again, I swear to God, I will lose my mind. Yeah, so don't get distracted by the other... by the real Colibri. Colibri is weakened. Fuck her up. Don't. Let's finish this once and for all. Okay, good. Good. There's not another phase to this. Never mind. Ah! The flow of energy appears again, so we're not actually finishing this once and for all. This is going to take 1,000,000 more years because we have to sit and wait for this stupid thing to be up. Run, Syndra, run. Turn off the mana shield so you can get your mana back. Enter the energy shield and counterattack. Wait, so we can actually kill her now? I guess we can go back here. Use Sea Fog and then just start using our AoE abilities. That's really, really useful. We're killing her illusions very fast now.
I'm listening.
Hop inside. Okay, that was close for Syndra, that's for sure. Now we can actually kill the stupid illusions because they were assholes this whole time. Okay, yeah, and I see. So now we can actually kill this stuff. So that's something.
Absolutely.
I was going to say, if we had to go through, like, 2 other entire portions of this, I was going to lose my mind, but luckily that was not the case.
Let's get going.
And as we kill all of her illusion things, we're in much better shape.
I await your command.
Dark power, dark power, etc., etc. Syndra, again, you're the only one.
I'm listening.
And we just got to make sure we use mana drain, or mana shield. Yeah, hit the illusion. Armage, just keep using that.
Get going.
Feather of Phoenix. I guess let's go back into scout mode so we can use our summons again, because they are just too good. So she's losing HP. Wow, Claws of Revenant plus 200 damage is crazy. We just have to kill this one. Cinder just run in here.
We must act.
Is my Treant out? No. We need to kill this one, though. Just go ahead and use Force, well, Avatar, but Force of Teldrassil, please. Yeah, we have to focus on this one first. So just, we can leave the... As long as Syndra's inside here. Come on, there we go. Colibri is too weak to fight. A shimmery yellow fragment falls to the ground. Is she retreating? Kastie, do you think you've won? Ha ha ha, I'm never weaker than you. I mean, you were back in Mission 2. You were pretty pathetic.
Trust in my command.
Tell me what happened.
Do you require
Oh! Quick save.
I am vigilant.
Come with me if you want to know. Halt, Kastie, your mission is completed. Return to me at once. The bomb is about to explode.
We must act.
Well, let's pick this
Leading
up.
the way.
I have to know what happened to Colibri.
The goddess agrees. Leading the way.
Got all of our fragments. We can't prevent this from happening, Kastie, no matter what's the result. Now, withdraw from this mess.
We must act.
I refuse. No, this should not be our end.
I am vigilant.
We can do it ourselves, Kastie. We got our cool summons that we've learned to love. We've opened a waygate in the glade, Kastie. You must leave at once, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Trust in my command.
Is this going to be like some gotcha bullshit where we make it to the end, we're like, is this a legitimate choice, or are we supposed to do one or the other? In any case, we're saving, and we're going to go follow Colibri before we go back in time. And if we die, we'll reload our save. It's sort of like curiosity, right? We have to know. So we can at least attempt to save her back in the present.
Once again, it's up to the elves.
So that boss fight wasn't as bad as I anticipated. I mean, the run into the bubbles was kind of blah, but otherwise, yeah, it wasn't bad. The boss fights here have been great. I think Spike of the Dead was my favorite one. My least favorite was that Mana Shield man.
Again, it's up to the elves.
When I replayed it though, because I had to collect my Sting of the Old Gods.
Once again, it's up to the
I killed him before his Mana Shield was fully out. So sometimes it's like he just dropped the Mana Shield and we had a chance to kill him. So I'm not entirely sure what that was about.
If you
This is where we got our first epigraphy of Earth. We should check up here real quick.
What a good idea. It's about time.
Okay, nope, that's we're cut off.
Again, it's up to the elves.
We'll go down. That's where the water elementals were. That started the Chimera quest. And yeah, I do really wish we could use the Chimeras now, considering we're using those owls a lot more.
If you insist.
Is she down here? No, this is where the satyrs were back in the day.
If you insist.
Yeah, we don't know where she is. I'm not going to quick save or anything, just because we have the save before we even started looking for her. There's no timer, so theoretically we can just wander through here.
It's about time. If you insist.
Can we squeeze through here? Yes, we can. Syndra, don't be in the front. And either of my other 2 heroes can handle it. You can't.
What a good idea.
You've consistently gotten smoked. Forest lurkers, okay. I guess we can use Arcane Explosion. See, Arcane Explosion, the N overlaps with the N of Mana Shield and Arcane Shell, so the N hotkey doesn't really do anything. I'm not sure which one it prioritizes, that's why I haven't been using it. And then, energy regeneration, like I'm hitting T right now, doesn't work. Is there a T? No, so yeah, I don't know which one that's prioritizing either.
What a good idea. Once again, it's up to the elves.
Okay, but really, where did she go?
What a good idea.
I feel like a fool because we came down here. Is there a little cave we could go through, perhaps? Because where else would she be? We can't go this way. We can't... I mean, we already looked down here.
What a good idea.
Unless she's, like, behind the waterfall. Or maybe we just go back to Astronar.
It's about time.
Again, we can't squeeze up here, can we?
Idea.
No.
Once again, it's up to the elves.
I guess...
This better be good. If
Again, this
you
was
insist.
framed as if we have a choice, but I'm guessing now that maybe we don't. Either I'm missing something, or there is no choice, and we just have to leave. Which, it could be either or. The fact that this back area even opened up to us at all is kind of misleading. But let's just go back, I guess. Folks can let me know if I'm just outright missing something. Again, I would
What a good
regret it if we did end up just missing something blatant.
What a good idea. It's about time.
But we did complete that boss fight. She had multiple phases. I mean, it was really 2 phases
You
that repeated
are
over and
a
over.
human, if you insist.
Oh. Pass through this waygate. Walk ahead. Don't stop until you see bright moonlight, and you'll reach safety. What about you? Don't worry about me. Remember, Kastie, never tell your experiences here to anyone. You can't prevent this from happening, even if you notify every one of the Night Elves. The key is to find the origin, and only you can make it happen. You'll have to fight destiny by yourself. The only thing to tell you is that once you choose this road, you'll be destined to bear the curse and hostility of everyone. Your road cannot be tougher. I mean, if he's arguing for the course of predestination, if we do tell someone, we were destined to tell them no matter what, and that would lead to the outcome. Same with not telling them. By claiming that we have to keep it a secret, he's admitting that we can make a difference and change the future. Or maybe this just wasn't that thought out, and I'm guessing it's that one. Why me, if only this never happened, nor would happen in the future? Everyone thinks like this when faced with difficulty, yet the only thing we can do is overcome it. Don't be frustrated, Kastie. Since the Guardians have chosen you, they must have their reasons. Kastie, I don't know the plan of the Guardians, but I suggest you go to Stardust Spire to prevent the bomb from being produced. Stardust Spire? What should I do? At that time, I was supposed to be... Kastie, we have no time left. Enter the waygate at once. Wait, so we can change the future? He's saying stop the bomb. Kastie, may the pure light of the moon shine upon you. I won't leave destiny as it is. I very rarely am hypercritical of campaign... Oh, nice, she went through the portal. I'm very rarely hypercritical of campaign stories because I just don't care that much. But this one in particular, the fact that it's trying so hard to be philosophical, but it really just comes across as... It's like pseudo-intellect. I don't know, something about it. It's just weird to me. Or maybe, again, it could just be a translation error. I mean, the way that the mood is set all around is so well done and well presented that maybe it's getting under my skin and it's intended to. This is like frustrating that they're talking all this time travel and predestination, but in reality we are going to change the future. I'm not sure. All right, we're actually going back to Astronar now. I guess we do not know what happened to Colibri. And again, if I understand correctly, we can go and defuse the bomb, but all this stuff will happen anyway? Well, we're going to find out. I'm not sure. We still got time here. Kastie, you've made it. Chromie, what's that? Is it our future? It's really a nightmare. Remember, matters are just illusions. What you've seen, heard, and felt are both real future and illusions because matters are reflections of consciousness. Matters change as your heart changes. So the future you've witnessed is just an unstable expression of the combined thoughts of all creatures in the world. Okay. Yep, I'm taking a step back. I'm giving it a wide berth here. We're time traveling. It's all in our hearts and minds. Do you mean that the future is decided by the consciousness of everyone in the world together? If so, why is the world getting worse? Is it also our combined thoughts? Yes, everyone's lives in a world of illusions created by oneself, while the order of time is like a cobweb. No matter how far it extends, it's still fixed to the center point, to the origin. Living in illusions and driven by the horror of the uncertainty of future, one desires to control as many matters as possible, just as one revolves around the cobweb day by day, but can never reach the origin. It's like the Westworld maze, except that's artificial intelligence. In some, matters are illusions changing with your thoughts, such as the births and deaths you mortals have experienced. Only by breaking through the illusions can you reach the origin, reach the truth of the world. Where's the origin? In your hands, the fragments of time acquired from the future decide whether those you've seen will come true. Are you asking me to change the future? Yes and no, because the desire to change the future is raised by horror, and horror is the driving force to push the wheel onwards. In this way, you merely speed up on your road of destiny without changing anything. Since the future is destined, what can I do then? You'll have to find the answer with your heart. It's not us, the guardians of time, but those who drive the wheel of destiny onwards that are able to turn its direction. Kastie, it falls to you to do what we're unable to. Maybe it's because I'm reading this aloud and am not able to let this sink in. Kastie gazes at the shimmery fragments of time in her hands. I feel that I'm controlled by the invisible, irresistible destiny. Chromie? Again, it's because I'm not able to actually focus on it. It just all kind of sounds like BS to me. The bronze dragon has outspread her wings and fled to the mists in the sky. Her voice resonates in Kastie's heart as it comes and returns to the quietness of the forest. Do not fear the destiny, see through the illusions. I don't know. I guess I'm just the peanut gallery here. But maybe you all got something more from this.
I'm listening.
But it's sort of like, oh, it's predestined. It's a closed loop of time. Oh, no, wait, no, it's not. You can create a time paradox.
Absolutely.
No oh, here's Colibri. And they just sort of went back and forth and like, oh no, it's the combined consciousness of every person, and because everyone has been having darker and darker thoughts. I don't know. That means we're gonna have a dark future. Kastie, are you all right? We were worrying about your safety. Where's the eccentric? She has left. It's really a pleasure to see you again. What's the matter? Has anything happened? Well, you were a skeleton. That's something. No, everything is good. If only everything would be good all the time. Kastie, Tyrande has arrived in Astronar and is waiting for us in the council chamber. Let's go, sisters. There are all kinds of tasks for us to take. I wonder if this is just going to be the end. Like, I wonder if there's another boss, or if this was the end. We've got to prepare ourselves, Kastie. Have a short rest and catch up with us. Or if there's going to be a boss where we disarm the bomb. You are my friends, sisters, forever and ever. Well, that's nice.
I await your command.
There's the council chamber. I'm not going to switch out any items, so I'm fine with what we've got. We made it this far. Yeah, I'm going to stop ranting about the story. Again, I very rarely... I usually give a very wide berth to campaign stories, and also admit that there's probably some translation, things lost in translation, just a few things here or there, so... You know, take that all with a grain of salt. Why is she level 4 again? What happened? What happened? It's because we got the levels in a submap, isn't it?
Let's get going.
Okay,
No
well,
problem.
let's head on in. Oh, maybe that is actually it. Sorry I'm late. It's said that these undead creatures were commanded by a powerful monster. Yes, the Lich King. Not exactly. I remember Illidan called him Ner'zhul. What's the purpose of invading Ashenvale? Is it for the return of the Burning Legion? I don't think so. In that case, they'd have tried to contact the remnants of the Legion, but instead they joined the Orcs in the war. Kastie, what would you like to say? They're coming to destroy us, Priestess. With only our forces, I'm afraid not only Ashtanar will fall, but also... Are you trying to belittle the Silverwing? Kastie, I don't have to remind you of all the faults you've made and their grave consequences. No need for arguments. Maybe you're right. I request to be relieved of my post and pull out of the war. If you leave your bow to us, I won't mind if you go. Stop this, both of you, especially in this perilous time. Dwarves from as far as Cosmodon, I'd like to know your purpose of coming. What interests you in Ashenvale? Priestess Tyrande, we came here in search of an important stealage, our new discovery. It's a kind of particles. Well, you won't understand. What is it? Wait, so the dwarves have to do with the bomb? Seems like? We call it annihilation matter, which is yet to be produced. Our design has been stolen. It would be disastrous if the design fell into evil hands. Is it you who invented it? Not exactly. We excavated some artifacts of the Titans. The annihilation matter is part of the reverse research. Just don't hamper us in war. We won't be interested in it. Priestess, I'm afraid I can follow you no more. I apologize, but... Kastie, you coward. I don't need to remind you that you'll be the laughing stock among the Sentinels. I don't know what difficulties you have, Kastie, but if this is your decision, I respect it. Thank you, Priestess. Kastie. I shouldn't have involved you in war, Colibri. Hello, Bran. Can we talk? Hello, Miss Night Elf. How may I serve you? Let's get down to it. I'm interested in the bomb you mentioned. Bomb? What bomb? Stop concealing, old dwarf. The so-called annihilation matter is actually a bomb. Should it explode, all of Ashenvale would end. Am I correct? Very well. What do you want? From this time forward, I'll join you until we find out the bomb. I have no excuse to refuse, as we do need a guide in times of trouble. That is the end. So, what clues does our Miss Night Elf have? I know a place. Stardust Spire, which will be our first stop. I actually do quite like this ending. Because there's meant to be subsequent episodes. They have not been made. They may be in progress. I'm not sure. This campaign was released in, like, 2015. I do like the ending. I think the prognosticating of the Bronze Dragons was too convoluted and way too preachy. But otherwise, I do like this idea that, oh, there's Catherine. She knows. She'll be following us as well. The war continues. Kastie marches on her lonely road to seek destiny. But yeah, she has to leave behind everyone she cares about to actually go in and find out what matters, I suppose. In the unpredictable future, what will be waiting for her. Yep, that was it. That's Road of Destiny. I feel like I've been doing a perpetual roundup of this campaign. There's many little things. It's an older campaign, so I don't really have much... I mean, like, I shouldn't really harp on it. But obviously, inventory system is a problem, and I think that's been rectified with a recent update, but again, it's currently only in Chinese, where the both the Pandaren costume and the traditional Night Elf costume count as backpacks. They work as backpacks. So that would be extremely useful. Just having 5 extra slots would be hugely, hugely beneficial, just in carting items. And there's a lot of item crafting that relies upon having to cart items. So it's not just me trying to min-max, it's the creator, like, knowing that this would be a situation and allowed it to continue. But anyway, it's basically been rectified if you get a free backpack regardless, so that's important. There were bizarre difficulty spikes. Obviously, the bosses in that last submap were just bananas. I really liked Spike of the Dead. I didn't mind the Mana Shield person, though again, it's sort of like repetitive phases. Once the player learns and understands what they're doing, I don't think it needs to go on for 15 minutes. But that's just my opinion on all bosses. I think something like To the Bitter End does it really well. Like the Morgana boss fight is like the epitome of all Warcraft 3 boss fights, what they could ever be. Is just mind-blowing at how much that fight evolves. But even into the Bitter End, some of the earlier fights last way too long because it's just the same mechanic over and over and over, just testing the player. And if you make one misstep, it's still against the same thing. Like, the knowledge is there, and you have to perform correctly for 15, 20 minutes. It's a little too much. But overall, I liked this campaign. Obviously, I wouldn't have finished it, but it's one of those where I kept thinking it would end, especially in Chapter 5. Just when I thought I was out, they keep pulling me back in. But we're done with it now. We've made it all the way through the Road of Destiny. I am going to finally upgrade my version of Warcraft 3. I didn't want to upgrade in the middle of this one because this campaign does strike me as being held together with tape and strings in some fashion. So I didn't want to upgrade and possibly break it. But I'm going to upgrade and then I'm going to play Knoll Campaign, which is a follow-up to Dwarf Campaign. So it was just recently released, like 4 to 5 years later after Dwarf Campaign. One of the original creators returned and said, hey, we made Knoll Campaign. So that's what I'll be playing next. There's only one mission, but it's, you know, a typical Dwarf Campaign and Road of Destiny. It'll be quite lengthy. But leave your thoughts on Road of Destiny below. Again, I'm having trouble, I think, articulating my thoughts because, again, the difficulty spikes with the bosses along with the item crafting, because I love the item crafting, but I kind of hated it. It's like such a fine line that I think if I play the updated version, it would be great. There were some terraining issues where it looked beautiful, but the The terrain did affect some of the fights where there wasn't enough space, or occasionally one of those colibri clones would blink into water. And then some of the quests where you relied on, some of the quests for crafting items just relied on random drops, specifically the Chimera quest. If there was no guide or even just a hint, there's nothing at all that could possibly even indicate that, hey, this water elemental has a very low chance of dropping this thing that could start this hidden quest. I don't know, but again, there's a guide, so that helps a lot, and it was quite rewarding to complete, even though we couldn't use it. But yeah, I think this campaign's run its course. It was a little long. I'm ready for it to end. I enjoyed my time with it, but there was a lot of off-camera grinding, so I'm hopeful that as we move into the next phase of our Warcraft 3 playthroughs, that will not be the case. But yeah, that's the Road of Destiny. Depressing campaign. I did like the way it ended. Gives some hope for the future. And this has been JayborinoPlays. Thanks everyone for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye now.